Hi viewers, welcome again to another edition of Wisdom and Power for Life. Susan, your host. Today we are going to talk about the power of sacrifice. The power of sacrificing something for another. Sacrifice means giving up a thing in consideration to another. Sacrifice is very essential in our day-to-day dealings. Sacrifice is very important in our relationships, in our work, whatever we are doing. Whatever we involve ourselves into, the attitude of sacrifice is required. Why is it important to have this sacrificial attitude? A sacrificial attitude points to your dedication. A sacrificial attitude tells your devotion towards a thing, or a relationship, or your children, or even at your work. A sacrificial attitude is very, very important in a relationship we value a lot. Most especially in our relationship to our spouse, it's very important to demonstrate this sacrificial attitude. Your spouse can tell if you're being sacrificial or not. Your friends you value and you love most can tell if you're being sacrificial or not. Even your employer can tell if you're being sacrificial at your work site or not. A sacrificial attitude will bring us a lot of good. A sacrificial attitude will bring us a lot of benefit. Most especially in our relationship to our spouse. We have to make our spouse feel that we are ready to give up everything for them. We have to make our spouse know that we are there for them, for good or for worst. We have to make our spouse understand that we care and we are ready to go miles into this relationship to show them our love and how much we are in love with them. We have to show them our care so as to win their hearts as well. Because what you give is what you receive back. If you give sacrificially, she will also stand for you sacrificially. The importance of a sacrificial attitude towards whatever we are doing. Now, how do we go on being sacrificial to others, especially to our spouse? You know, a neighbor can be loved, but we can be in love only with our spouse, the person we share everything with. The person we go to bed together with, the person who knows our in and out, is that one with whom we are in love with. We are not obliged to our neighbors, but we are obliged to our spouse. We can give help to a neighbor. That's a kind of showing love. But we have to be in love with our spouse. And this requires devotion. This requires care. This requires a giving up attitude, a sacrificial attitude. When you're ready to give up the things that keeps you comfortable so as to keep him or her comfortable. I'm talking about a healthy and rational spouse. I know there are some toxic people, and our attitude towards them must be different the moment we recognize they are toxic. I'm talking about a healthy and considerable rational spouse. The moment we understand that our spouse cares, we have to give the care back. Because what you give out is what you receive. How important it is for your spouse to know how sacrificial you are in the relationship. The power of sacrifice. The moment you're sacrificial in your relationship, you will squeeze the best juice out of your spouse, because they will likely give out what they are receiving from you. So, I recommend and I challenge us today that we go into our relationships, especially to the one we value, our wives at home, our children, our husbands, being sacrificial to them. Because these are the people who would stand by you in times of difficulties. These are the very people you would have by you in times of pain. So, the moment you have the strength of life, give love to them sacrificially. Be by them sacrificially. Offer your whole being and your whole love to them, and do it in a sacrificial manner. Because no one knows tomorrow. That's why, while you are dealing with them today, do it in a sacrificial way so that you can squeeze the best juice out of them in times of crisis. Because what you give is what you get. So give your best, and while giving your best, give it sacrificially to your husband, to your wife, to your children. And why not even to friends who equally give sacrificially to you? Why not even to brothers and sisters who give sacrificially to you? As you receive sacrificially, give sacrificially. And by so doing, you will receive blessings in abundance from your relationships. Thank you. Coming up next is the secret to win the heart of your woman. Yeah, the heart of your wife. So stay tuned. Do not miss this part of it. It will be quite interesting. See you next time. Bye-bye.